Welcome back. Today I got a game, Go format, between Chaos Turbo with the Regeki brakes over the Phoenix Wing Blasts, and a version of Gravekeeper without Royal Tribute, teching My Body as Shield and Deck Devastation Virus. Context, I'm definitely like 50 losses in a row versus Chaos Turbo, so that's a thing.
It's time to do.
I end up going first, always great in old school formats. We're showing the hands here, just for you guys. Neither of us can see each other's hands, we kind of just look away, but then you guys have an understanding of what we're starting with. Graceful Charity comes out, one of the powerful spells of the format. Draw 3 cards, discard 2. This deck doesn't really utilize the discarding effect quite like Chaos Turbo or Chaos decks in general. This is more for just digging for control and lock pieces for the deck. A second powerful spell, excellent for me. Obviously I'm definitely doing well. We want a Delinquent Duo right away because once the Thunder Dragon comes down, Delinquent Duo's value really drops. Or if he adds Serpent to his hand. Discards Dust Shoot and Chaos Sorcerer. Probably a weaker hand considering what he's discarded. I get the Necro Valley down so I can be assured that there's no Chaos Monsters coming out of the next turn, assuming that remains, but also my defense and attack is increased by 500, which is very strong. And there's the Thunder Dragon. Definitely glad I Delinquent Duo it first. It's one of the many things that make Chaos Turbo so strong is it has so many minor advantages against many of the cards in the format, like Thunder Dragon over the Delinquent Duo, or just in general like the Chaos Monsters being able to +1, a lot of back row destruction or removal with like Phoenix Wing Blasts or Regekis. That's why obviously it's the best deck, which is also why it's very difficult to win because I'm Gravekeeper and I need Necro Valleys. Upstarts gives me 1,000, basically a free Delinquent at that point. I set a card, it might not be Spy. Generally I like to set it first because if they have Nobleman, they'll generally play the Nobleman. So I try to bait out a Nobleman before I set my Spy. But the Tribe here is good, he attacks in. If it is a Spy, I get punished here. He could just call Spellcasters and really clear my field, but it's just my Assailant. Takes the damage on that one because Necro Valley increases the defense as well. Takes that 400. And then of course he'll use the effect, discarding a Thunder Dragon, which was free anyways. Clearing my Assailant. Also kind of puts me in a spot where I have to kind of deal with this card. Especially if I want to set a Spy. I definitely set a card here and set more back rows. So it could be a Spy, but I have protection for whatever he decides to attack with. Unfortunately...
Holy fuck.
Oh, we got him, boys.
Holy. Get top decked, scrub.
Yeah, so I tried to play around the Nobleman and it ended up biting me in the ass there, unfortunately. And the Tribe can't be dealt with. As you saw, I flipped over the Ring of Destruction, so that was my play there to get rid of that. Maybe forcing out some type of Regeki break or Phoenix Wing Blast on the Necro Valley to try and get through it with the Tribe infecting, but yeah, Nobleman just destroys me here. Well, if I'm going to take 16, might as well just ring and we both take 16 here. I doubt that he would try and save it. It is a strong monster against my deck, obviously I have to attack over it, but you know, it's probably not worth playing a Solemn for that if he has that. And the hesitation kind of gives me the inkling that he might actually have Solemn Judgment. I got the Spear Soldier, one of the best cards of the Gravekeepers in this deck. Spire him. He Solemns it, but I'm going to Rite of Spirit and I'll target the Spear Soldier again. But this guy has 2 Old Mans. So he definitely pays a lot of life, but since I have no cards in hand, he's kind of playing on the whole no monsters. I drew Breaker there. I'm definitely struggling whether I should summon or not. It leaves me kind of open to Snatch Steal, leaves me open to just like literally anything. It's not a very great monster with a token on it. It's a little sketchy, but upstart coming from the Dekuichi, giving him another card. Snatch Steal, very unfortunate. I have to book a moon chaining. Don't want him to take that and break my Necro Valley, or else I'll probably end up seeing a Chaos Sorcerer or a Blackluster Soldier here. We're pretty far into the decks. I go for lethal, but Regeki Break is still sitting there, so pops my guy. We're both in a simple game state, which is what I like, especially when I'm Gravekeeper, because I can just drop these 2k guys. It's got piercing, take some damage, and then I get Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yo, drop return. Yu-Gi-Oh! Drop 3. Holy. Okay, for real. If this
That's fine. Keep going.
this is discard 2.
Okay.
Normal summon breaker.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty unfortunate. I kind of tilt into the Shadow Realm and concede here because I'm in a top decking state. There's not much I can do here, but you know, I'm pretty sure I lose. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game, seeing me get Yu-Gi-Oh'd, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.